feels so perfect out here, man. It's about like probably 75 degrees. Nice cool breeze. I'm ready to get some exercise in. Probably go walk around. About to hop on the motorbike. Go meet up with Andrea, Micah. Sky Rose is in ballet class right now, so I'm about to hop on the bike and go meet up with them. Let's get it. Change of plans, man. We're actually gonna go to Benjasiri instead of Benjasiri. Benjasiri is another park. It's next to the M-Sphere. So Micah loves the swings over there, so I guess we just want to go over there and let him run around, especially since we got to pick up Sky right after that. Before I went to the park, I had to stop off and get me some pad kapow. Kapow is one of my favorite meals since I moved to Thailand. Basil, chicken, rice, fried egg with spicy peppers. Oh my God, I'm telling you, it's delicious. You gotta try it out. Man, one of my favorite dishes, pad kapow. Man, I get it super spicy. It's the best way, it's the only way. Bro, sometimes it's just better to just come out into the city, just eat some regular kapow. That's what I like about Thailand. You can come anywhere in the city, and you're gonna find delicious food at every corner. You basically just walk downstairs and eat, man. You get to support all the local businesses and just enjoy local life. There's some beauty in that. Finally made it. Benjasiri. I'm gonna meet up with Micah and Mommy. See what the world they're doing. Probably swinging, I guess. Yep, I thought so. Swinging away. That's his favorite thing to do. There's all kind of activities out here, man. They got basketball tournaments for kids. 2-on-2 basketball tournaments, all indoors. Pretty dope. Benjasiri has everything. Check it out. Nasty. We got some of everything out here, man. Basketball, pickleball, it doesn't matter what. There's some of everything to do out here. That's why I love this place. Boys are getting it in right now. Major 2-on-2 tournament out here. Look at the crowd. He says don't play basketball in Thailand, man. Look at it. Nasty, get him. Most of the time, I just like to come out here and just get some peace of mind, you know, just enjoy nature and just everything that Bangkok has to offer. Not only is it peaceful, but it's like a peaceful place in the middle of a big city, metropolitan area, which is incredible. Pretty hard to build into a metropolitan city such as Bangkok, but they've done it. And the place is just absolutely gorgeous. I come out here to work out, just to enjoy nature sometime and just to reflect on thoughts. So far, we've been in Bangkok around just a little over 3 months. And I mean, I've seen other places. I've been to Hua Hin, I've been to Phuket. I still haven't made it to Chiang Mai. That's gonna be next on the list. But we've just been really enjoying Bangkok so far, just taking in the culture. There's just so much to see in Bangkok. I think that's the reason why we haven't pivoted yet. Because it feels like we just dropped a little tiny stone in the ocean of like the experience of Bangkok. But I mean, we'll stay here for a while and see how it plays out. Bangkok has everything we need. It isn't lacking anything. Healthcare, activities for kids. If you just want to step outside and just get some fresh air or semi-fresh air, that's one thing about Bangkok that I don't like is some of the air pollution. You can do it, you know. There's parks nestled all throughout the city. You can find beautiful oases out here in the middle of Bangkok downtown, right underneath Sukhumvit. I think that's like kind of unique in a way because you feel safe coming out here at night. Most people come out here at night just to get peace of mind. That's when it usually is cold outside or cooler outside versus the super hot in the hot months. So that's one thing I would say about Benjasiri and Bangkok in general. There's so many places, so many things to do, whether the season is hot cooler, whatever. They have these malls that you can pretty much spend all your time in, so you don't have to waste your electricity and your utilities in your house during the hot months. You can come to these malls and just spend the whole entire day and get to do pretty much anything you want to, walk around, get your exercise, go outside if you want to, but you have refuge away from the heat pretty much until it's cooler to go back home. I think that's what most locals do. They out and about, they don't maximize on the utilities, and then they just go home when it's a little cooler and they can kind of cut down on the bill. One more thing that I like about Bangkok is that it has a healthy mix, right? Especially for an expat living abroad, it has a healthy mix of, expat community versus like local Thai. And the further you get away from the main hub, which is with all the malls, further out like Onut and past that, like on the BTS, the more Thai it gets. So you have a range of where you want to live, what kind of mix of community you want. Some people, they want the authentic community where they can just be out there away from the expats, just living on the local life, networking and learning the language with local Thai. And then some people are looking for the expat community so that they can assimilate and actually integrate into some type of community right off the bat. Now, integrating into the Thai community is definitely going to be a challenge in itself, just because you need to learn the language first. So there's a learning curve involved. But I think it's worth learning the language, because when you finally do integrate and you learn the language, man, you'll understand how helpful that would be in your business ventures and just like building community for your kids and yourself and your family. So that's what I'm doing next. I signed up for a class. I'm going to learn the Thai language, and yeah, we'll see how it plays out. But once I learn the Thai language, I'll be able to like integrate and make friends locally and do great, close big business deals and stuff like that, which I couldn't do if I didn't learn the local language. And I think that's the most important part. As far as schools for my kids, one thing we're doing right now, just because we're trying to figure out the different area, is my daughter goes homeschool. She's doing a program called Accelis. Accelis is like a homeschool program online where, she gets to learn whatever subjects at her own pace. They have certain benchmarks that they have to hit per day, and we monitor it. But it's actually a pretty good program so far. Has good STEM programs. The math is challenging, and it's been great so far. It's also provided flexibility in the family since we made a move at an affordable rate so we can actually take our time and find a school that is suited for them better. But we've interviewed like a few different schools. We've actually visited a school called St. Andrews. It's right down the street from where we live. That school is outstanding. We also visited Ekamai International, Wells, Bangkok Prep. So those are just a few schools to name. And every single one of those have phenomenal programs. It's almost too much. Like, it's insane, like the amount of different things that they offer. We'll go into that. We'll make a video about that, like maybe later down the road. But just as of now, just know there are some great options out here. Those schools are pretty pricey compared to homeschool. But once we get everything set up and we get our businesses flowing on this side of the world as well, then we will entertain. Maybe next year we'll put our daughter in Bangkok Prep. But St. Andrews has been a pretty good school as well too. So we'll see how it plays out. In the meantime, while she's doing homeschool and we have this flexibility, we have been exploring the world. We've been enjoying nature, been signing her up to all these different homeschool groups. That's another thing. They have these great homeschool community out here where you can go on Facebook. Here I go with Facebook again, but you can connect with the local community, and they have all kind of workshops, man. I mean, it's insane. I never knew it was like that, but they got Muay Thai community. They have the STEM studies where you can learn, different elements of science and technology. And they also have dance academies, theater, basketball camps, you name it, man. So there's a community for everybody. Homeschool is not a bad option, and it's actually been working out pretty well for us right now. Of course, living abroad and expat life is a different train of thought, right? It's not for everybody. Some people have been raised the traditional way. They can only think one way because that's the way they've lived their whole life. But For the person that thinks outside of the box, is willing to challenge the norms and create their own path, the expat life is definitely a way to create your own life and the life for your family. It's definitely not easy. Oh, I see them right now. It's definitely not easy starting off, but once you get the hang of it and you start piecing things together, you start plotting things on the map the way you want to plot it, all of a sudden things start clearing up and life becomes the way you wanted it to be and designed the way you wanted it.